What's up, agents? Zer here, and I want to welcome you guys to my brand new lab. Now, as you may know, I do have a tendency to showcase off add-ons, and whenever a major update comes out, I tend to showcase that as well. And I designed this lab so that I actually have a proper place to go ahead and showcase them without a problem. As you can tell, I've got my nice new lab coat and just simply slips on right over my normal blue suit. So basically, I set this up because ordinarily when I showcase add-ons and I showcase updates, I usually do them like out in open world, and I decided I wanted to have a proper place for me to go ahead and showcase those things off from here on out. This is actually how I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be showcasing them off in this lab. And this lab actually expands into 4 different areas that I can actually go ahead and use. I'm going to be giving you guys basically a tour of this lab. Now, this lab obviously isn't going to be too exciting as far as this video is going to be concerned. All I'm going to be doing is showing you guys what the place looks like, but in the future this place is going to be packed with different things going on. So this right here is going to end up being the main lab. This is the place that I've obviously been staying in the longest. So say for example an add-on replaces a zombie with a different type of mob. Basically, I have these test chambers set up. I've got 6 of them so that I can place them in there and showcase them off without a problem. Now, as you can tell, I've got a larger chamber in here. This is obviously so that if I have a larger mob that I'm going to be showcasing, this is actually a good place for me to go ahead and be able to do that. Now, as you can obviously tell, I've got myself a little pit down in here. And this is actually specially designed, well, actually shouldn't be saying specially, but this is actually designed so that, say for example, I'm showing off new blocks, or I've got a wall of item frames down in here. I can actually go ahead and place them down in here, and if I'm up here on top, then I can actually look across and not be staring directly at them. And yeah, so that's what the pit is down there for. So that's actually why I designed the way it is. Now, as you can obviously tell, as I already mentioned, I've got 3 different areas of which I can go ahead and showcase off. In the first place, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, this is going to end up being the vehicle bay. Now, this is obviously so that if I'm showcasing off, like, for example, a mech suit, or I'm showing off, like, a fancy car, because there are people who make car add-ons. This is where I'm going to be showcasing off the actual vehicle himself. Now, if I need to go out for a test drive, unfortunately I'm not going to be doing it on this world. I'm going to have to get a city world in order to do that, because this world is actually technically built on a super flat land. So if I need to do some test driving, I'm going to have to do some looking into that. Now, over here, this is going to end up being a basic test chamber where if I don't have enough room in either the vehicle bay or the actual lab itself, then up here is where I'm going to be showcasing some of this stuff. And one perfect example of what I'm actually going to end up showcasing in here is actually going to be the brand new fishes that are going to be coming in the I think it's 1.3, it might be 1.4, I'm not entirely sure, but the aquatic update regardless. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get the fish to properly fit inside the test chambers. I think they're too big for that. So I'm going to be showcasing them off in here. So I'm probably going to just end up making this place a little bit deeper and put the fishes in so that they'll be able to swim around. And in case I have anything else that I need to showcase, as I already mentioned, if I don't have room elsewhere in the lab, this is where it's going to end up being. Now, there is one final area of the lab that I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is going to be behind this door right here. This is going to be the Obsidian Chamber. Now, as you can obviously tell, this is just a basic obsidian room. Let me go ahead and get night vision. Not that it's really going to make too much of a difference. It's nothing but obsidian. So basically, if I'm going to be showcasing a dangerous mob, or if I'm going to be taking on, like, for example, the Wither, because there are some times where there's an add-on that has a really powerful weapon, and I want to test to see how powerful it is, so I use the Wither as a test example. This is actually where I'm going to be doing it, and this actually, I have this set up to be in 3 different sizes. So this is what it looks like when it's small. This is going to be the medium-sized Obsidian Chamber. So as you can tell, it is pretty big. So you might be wondering, well, if this is medium, well, what does large look like? Well, I actually already have large already set up. So if we go ahead and show you guys, yeah, it's not a whole lot bigger, but it is really huge. So this is probably how I'm going to be showcasing things like maybe like jetpacks and stuff. I'm not entirely sure, because I'm pretty sure there are add-ons that have that kind of thing. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to look into it. But yeah, that's basically all there is for the Obsidian Chamber. If I go ahead and press this button, this will actually bring it back down to the small size chamber, just like that. So now I can actually go ahead and close the door back up and turn the night vision off, because I made sure I had everything handy so I could go ahead and use this properly. But other than that, that's actually all there is to my lab. My camera's having problems here. But yeah, this is actually all there is to the lab. So that's where I'm going to end off the videos. Now, I'm actually going to be looking into some add-ons here in the near future that I can possibly go ahead and showcase in this list, because that's kind of the reason why I designed this the way I did. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. One more, then make sure to hit the subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at HNCP0 to stay updated. This has been Zer0's. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.